Welcome back to another episode of Let's Not Do This podcast. Just me and Chris tonight. No Leon. I think he's updating his resume so he can apply to Fox Sports. So he couldn't make it. All of a sudden, he's like, "Man, that'd be a cool place to work."
Oh God, yeah.
Stuck with me and Chris tonight. But yeah, how's it going?
Oh, another crazy day at work. Just got home. Yeah, pain in the ass. What a day.
Yeah, at least we're both in the only county in the area that has water. So
Yes, I'm drinking my water.
are you doing it to?
How's everybody else doing?
Yeah, you see, VCU is playing with no fans in the stands tonight.
I saw something about that. Is that because of the water issue?
Yeah, they don't have any water.
Jesus.
Yep, so that's becoming a thing now nationally. So that's fun.
But of course, we're not on fire like the rich people in California. So
yeah, and of course, Barstool puts up a post talking about it, and they just say there's no fans because VCU doesn't have running water. It's like, okay, make us sound like we're Alabama or something, or West Virginia.
Might as well be.
Yeah, the entire area except for our county is out of water. It seems like.
Yeah, I think Goochland just got put on the boil advisory too, so we're doing okay down here.
Yeah,
got a good old Chesterfield.
So yeah, should we just get straight into the college football playoff, or did you want to talk about any coaching changes? Or
no, not really. We can just do the playoff, and then we'll just go from there. Figure it out. I don't know what I want to do.
All right. Yeah, there's not really. I think the only one you can maybe say was
we could talk NBA tonight since Leon's not here.
We could get into that after the college football picks. But yeah, I don't know if I wasn't really surprised by any of the coaching moves. Maybe Gerard Mayo, but then even with that, they're probably going to try to get Vrabel. But I mentioned this a few weeks ago when Belichick took the UNC job. I brought up the possibility of some NFL teams just throwing the book at him and then them just never even coaching a game at UNC, kind of like he did with the Jets. And now all of a sudden there's some people out there saying NFL teams are going to be reaching out to Belichick. He says he's not. He wants to coach college at least for a couple of years, I guess. He says he's not coming back to pro football right now. You think there's any possibility?
I don't know, man. I would think that he would stick to what he says he's going to do, but who knows? The guy is a known cheater, so why not be a piece of shit and just bail on UNC before he even gets started? Why not?
I can see it happening, and then they're stuck. It's like, oh, you got to make my my kid the coach now. There's nobody else there. I can so see that happening. But I see they said Brady's going to reach out to him. I can't see him going to work for Brady. I don't know.
No, that doesn't seem like a great fit. And he doesn't have a quarterback there, so that makes me pause even more. He's not great with young quarterbacks, so I don't see how that would fit if they draft a quarterback. Maybe Sam Darnold sucks it up and they can bring him in free agency. Who knows? We got to see what happens in the playoffs before all the dominoes fall, but I don't think he's gonna bail on UNC before he even gets started. That would be crazy.
I've been saying Cowboys all along. I could see one season UNC, Mike McCarthy. They sign him for one more year since they wouldn't give the Bears permission to interview him. Just fucking stupid.
Why would he even do that? Why would you be a lame duck coach 2 years in a row?
Well, I don't know. I guess
when other teams clearly are interested in his services, the Bears want to talk to him. So why would
the Cowboys wouldn't let him.
He's under contract until what, 3:00 tomorrow or something?
Maybe I'm not even sure.
If I was Mike McCarthy,
mean,
I'd tell them to go fuck themselves.
yeah, but I mean, it is the Cowboys, and if you can be the person to make them contenders again, then you pretty much got a job for life.
He's done a great job for that.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't
No,
know.
you
He
don't
feels
have
like
a job for life. Jimmy Johnson got fired.
Yeah, but he could have went somewhere else if he wanted to.
No, Jimmy
Like he could
Johnson
have
did go somewhere
coached
else. He went to Miami, but you don't have a. And he was
for a while,
terrible.
anyways.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy. I hope he stays because they're terrible.
Yeah,
under
so
him,
do I.
so.
Yeah,
Whatever. But if I was Mike
they
McCarthy,
might make the playoffs. That's about it.
yeah. If I was Mike McCarthy, I would tell Jerry Jones to kick rocks.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't already. That's why I think he's got somebody that's just been waiting to come back to coaching that he's waiting on. I think it's Belichick, but we'll see. But yeah, I guess let's get into the picks. I guess we got the college football playoff starting tomorrow, so let's get into our picks. All right. Let's see if I can find this banner here. Oh, here it is. First game tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. We have Notre Dame versus Penn State. Where is this game at? Is it in Texas?
No,
Florida, right?
Isn't the Texas game at the Cotton Bowl?
Let's see. ESPN makes it so difficult to find the games now.
Super prepared.
Well, I didn't know I was doing all this until like an hour ago. So
yeah.
Orange Bowl is this one, so that's
okay.
in Miami Gardens, Florida.
Miami Gardens, gotcha.
Yeah.
Good old Miami Gardens, home of cocaine and strippers.
Right.
You want to go with? You want to go with his fat picks?
Yeah, he sent over. He said he's going with the under in this game. I'll go ahead with my pick since I unfortunately agree with him on this one. So probably means a lot of points coming. Yeah, I think Penn State's going to win this game, but I've been underestimating Notre Dame all year, so I'm not going to bet that. I'm just going to go with the under. Both of these teams have been running the ball well. I think we're going to see a lot of the run game. Both defenses have also been playing well. I don't like Riley Leonard. He had 90 passing yards last week, and somehow I won't say dominated. The score looked like they dominated, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Riley Leonard, and if he's having a good game, that means he's probably running a lot. Yeah, just two good defenses, two good run games, two okay passing or quarterbacks. I do like Drew Aller a lot more than Riley Leonard. That's why I like Penn State to win the game. But yeah, I can see just a lot of clock being wasted in this one. A lot of running, a lot of stalled drives. Yeah, I wish we get to 45, but I'll still take the under 44.5.
I'm going to disagree with both of y'all, mainly fading Leon. Both of these offenses have been fairly good. 44.5 is not a whole lot of points. That's 24-21. So yeah, give me the over. I'll take the over. I think both teams can score 3 touchdowns. Somebody can kick a field goal. Don't care who wins. I hate both these teams. I hate the Final Four, actually. So I'm rooting for chaos, but not a whole lot of chaos left. So yeah, give me the over.
All right. Well, at least one of us are going to win. At least.
Yeah.
This one we won't go 0-3. So that's always good. Well, yeah. So Leon and me are taking the under. God, I hate being on the same side as him, especially lately. His podcast picks have been terrible.
He's a terrible gambler. This is
I think the only one yeah, I think the only one he hit last week was he might have hit NFL one. I can't remember. No, the only bet he hit last week was an NBA pick. the sport he claims to hate so much.
Yeah, he loves it secretly. It's fine.
I went 5-1, but We'll talk about
Still
that
behind
Saturday.
me. Yeah, still behind me. It's cool.
In NFL. Well, yeah, in total. I think I have time to catch you there if you keep doing how you did last week.
Come on.
Yeah, but that brings us to our next game. This one's on Friday night. This one is in the Cotton Bowl. Yeah. So Leon did send over a graphic. He sent over a bunch of graphics. This is the only one I'm going to use.
Oh.
But yeah, they're expecting some. I don't know how true this is, or
that is
because you know how if you live in Virginia, you know how forecasts can go. How many times have they been calling for snow, and we finally got some for the first time in like 3 years?
Yeah.
Wow. 12 to 18 inches in snow. I don't know how that would affect this game. I don't know if either team will get an advantage out of it.
I would assume it would be Ohio State, if anything, just because of the weather they normally play in.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. Leon sent over Ohio State -5.5 on this. What do you think?
If that forecast is true, then I'm going to hammer the under. Can't throw the ball in snow. You can't catch it if it's that cold. So, and both quarterbacks kind of suck. Howard, that's Ohio State's quarterback, Howard, right? Or am I thinking?
Yeah, it's Will Howard. I always get him mixed
Yeah.
up with the. I even forget who it is now. It was another guy that transferred.
The Syracuse guy.
I remember who it was. No, it's another like Will something.
Yeah, okay.
Somewhere on the West Coast.
Yeah, he's been playing out of his mind lately, but he's got to come back down to earth somehow. So yeah, if that weather is even halfway true, I will take the under. Probably going to be a lot of slipping and sliding everywhere. I don't think they're going to get a whole lot of snow. They'll probably get a bunch of ice. So that'll make it very slippery and not fun to play in. So yeah, I'll take the under 53.5.
All right. Will Rogers for Washington.
Okay.
Always get him and Will Howard for whatever reason. White guy's name, Will. But yeah. All right. So you're going with the under. That total scares me. So yeah, I'm staying away from the total. Yeah, Ohio State's they're looking like the best team. I won't say by far, but clearly the favorite to win the whole thing right now after they just demolished Oregon last week. And they have Texas in the SEC. The SEC is a basketball conference now. This is their only good football team right now, and they came from the Big 12 last year. But even them, I've been making some money recently betting against them. Quinn Ewers hasn't been that great, even last week. And last week they're the only team that was in a game. And if Arizona State's not off for a month, I think Texas loses last week. And
they should have lost.
My 80 to and my 80-1 future is still alive for Arizona State. But I digress. But yeah, man, Ohio State's been rolling. Will Howard is playing probably his best football. Quinn Ewers is still kind of, I don't know if he's good or not. Ohio State's going to win this game. With all that being said, I guess maybe I'm fading myself a little bit, but I'm taking the points here. Next year we will be shopping for odds, and because there's better numbers. There's a 6, and I think there's still a 6.5 out there. But I think this game's going to be closer than what we think. Ohio State coming off that blowout of Oregon, avenging one of their only losses. The value on them is as high as it's going to get, just how they've been playing. Yeah. Texas kind of just been struggling a little bit, but still winning. But they still have that great defense. I think Ewers will do enough. I think Ohio State's going to come out a little slow, a little flat to start the game because everybody's crowning them already. Like I said, they had that huge win over Oregon. I guess you can't call it a Big Ten rivalry yet, but I mean, that was their only real loss. You don't count Michigan. They always lose to Michigan. That doesn't count. But they lost to Oregon about 1 point. They come in last week and just demolished them. It was never even a game. So now I think maybe they're feeling themselves a little too much. I feel like they're going to come out slow. Texas might have the lead going into halftime. Maybe I think Ohio State does take over because they're just the better team in the second half. But yeah, I'm looking for like a 3 or 4 point game here. I think that's just too many points. And I'm fading Leon. I was happy to see that he was on a different side than me on this one. So yeah, Ohio State wins. They were the first team I put a future on this year, so I'm feeling good about that. But I do think this is going to be a close game. So give me Texas plus the 5.5.
Cool. I like it.
Yep. So yeah, I guess we're going to go either 1-2 or 2-1, depending on your bet on this one. At least we'll go 0-3 once again.
There's no way they're going to have a shootout in this game. I don't see that. Defenses are too good.
Yeah, I mean, especially first half. You never know in that second half. And then again, we don't know what the weather's going to do, if they're going to get a bunch of snow. But yeah, I guess if it's snowing, maybe it does favor that run game.
I mean, Texas ran the ball great against Clemson, and they ran it well against Arizona State for the first half at least. Texas should have lost that game. And Ohio State's got a decent run game, so we'll see what happens.
Trevion Henderson, the cheat code. What's his name? Quinshon Junkins. Am I saying his name right? Is that racist?
I have no idea.
There's a guy on college football he had like a glitch spin move.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he would spin and cover. Literally, he would spin like 10 yards. So you just couldn't tackle him. I think they fixed it. I don't know. I haven't played the game in a while. Yep. But yeah, so Leon's taking Ohio State minus 5.5. I'm taking Texas plus 5.5. And Chris, you have the under, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Under.
All right. What next? Not a whole lot. I don't really want to talk too much about NFL because we got a Saturday show to do all that.
We got a huge game in the NBA tonight.
Oh, yeah. I am on the Thunder. I have placed my bet on that one.
Yeah. Two best teams in the league. Right now, it looks like they were 2.5 when I opened up ESPN on my browser here. So,
yeah, I put a bet on the Thunder plus 2.5. I think everybody's probably just betting Cleveland because they're at home. Fade the public.
Yeah, it's so Thunder on a official 15-game winning streak. Cavs 10-game winning streak. Cavs 31-4, Thunder 30-5. This is the third time in NBA history where two teams are matching up both on 10-game or more winning streaks. So should be a good one. Sucks we have to do this podcast instead of watch the game.
Well, we're almost out of content, and it's not even 20 minutes in, so it's not going to be a long one.
It's true.
We'll be able to catch. Yeah. Does it start at 7 or 7:30?
It says 7 here.
No, shit. It says 7:10. That's another thing. Like betting on NBA, almost always it's 10 minutes after the start time is when they start. But then every now and then they'll start a game on time, and like you don't get your bet in. And you're like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, this would have been
a just great, all of a sudden start on time.
Great player prop parlay opportunity, the triple P, but did not have time to look. Let's see.
How about my Magic though?
What about them?
Staying afloat if somebody gets hurt. I think now Jalen Suggs is out. I don't know how long he's going to be out. We're getting Paulo back though. We just beat the Knicks a couple nights ago. Was that in their place?
Yeah, currently in 4th place in the East, 22-16.
Just beat the Knicks at their place. I think Karl Anthony Towns was after that game, but whatever. We were out down our 3 best players. Good Magic. I might put a future on them
5 on the last
just
10.
to show my.
Yeah, save your
money. But before that,
they don't have
down our 3. We're down like everybody.
Can't beat Boston. Can't beat Cleveland.
We beat Boston the last time we played them.
Yeah, it's regular season. Doesn't count.
Okay. Like, Cole Anthony is our go-to guy, so we're going to end up getting back all three of our top three options. It'll be fun to see what we can do in the playoffs.
Yeah, save your money until next year.
Then the value won't be as good.
Franz isn't coming back this year, right? He tore his ACL.
No, he'll be back. As far as I know, he'll be back. Unless I saw
his brother Mo tore his ACL.
Yeah, Mo's none. Which obviously
he's going to be the sixth man of the year.
No, he's a big energy guy though. Like, he brings a lot of attitude.
Fucking Germans and their attitudes, man.
Trying to find the button.
I was waiting for it.
That might be racist.
There you go.
I got too much going on right now.
All right, what else do we have on the slate for the NBA tonight? Let's just run through it real quick and just pick games. Why not? We got nothing but time. Chicago, Indiana. Indiana favored -5.5, over under 245.5. Any thoughts?
Surprised they're only 5.5 point favorites, which makes me think that I'm just don't know something. So I guess I go with the Bulls.
Chicago they won last night or the other night against the Spurs. So
Indiana wins by 3 or 4.
All right,
that's a lot of points. Good Lord. Fuck it, take that.
Washington at Philadelphia, -10.5, over under 221.5.
You know what? Fuck Tyrese Maxey. Every time I bet on this guy, it doesn't matter what I bet. I bet overs on him. He can't hit a 3, or he'll miss 4 free throws in the last minute. And then the other night, I bet the under. I bet under 28.5. He had 13 points at the end of the third quarter. He starts going off in the fourth quarter, and then the game's over. They're down by like 13, 15 with under a minute left. He's on 28 points. And he shoots a step back 3 for no reason with like 13 seconds left and hits it. So for that reason, go Wizards. That's the only local team I don't really like, but go Wizards.
All right, Toronto at New York. New York favored by 12.5, over under 233.5. Big number. Toronto's been terrible. RJ Barrett's been playing great.
Yeah, he's got the revenge game. Maybe go there over on his props. Knicks, they've lost 3 in a row, so give me the Knicks at home. Big.
All right. The toilet bowl here. Detroit at Brooklyn. Detroit favored by 9.5.
Detroit isn't terrible this year.
I don't believe in them. 9.5 as a road
Detroit,
dog, a home
Detroit
dog.
wins. Brooklyn covers.
Yeah, I would be on that. Portland at New Orleans. New Orleans favored by 1.5, 224.5. Zion's back. I don't know if he's playing in this game.
I don't know if he's playing or not either. Give me Portland. Money line. Upset.
There we go. Clippers at Denver. Clippers favored 1.5, 224.5 over under. I guess Jokic is still out.
Is he?
I think they played last night, didn't they?
Give me Denver. I don't trust the Clippers, and everybody thinks if Jokic is out, then I would say give me Denver because they got him in the lineup.
Okay, interesting.
I don't know. I'll stay away from
they
that
played
one.
Boston last
If I had
night.
to pick, I'll take Denver if I have to pick. I don't like LA.
All right, and let's see. Last game on the slate, I think. Yeah. San Antonio at Milwaukee at 9:30 on ESPN. Milwaukee favored by 4.5, 225.5 over under.
Spurs lost 2 in a row. Milwaukee coming back from Toronto. Give me the Spurs. An upset.
All right, I like it. Wemby versus Giannis. That's going to be fun no matter what.
I'm not a
I
Wings
might
fan.
stay up for that game. Yeah. All right, cool. Any NCAA games tonight that caught your eye throughout the day?
I know I got some bets out there. Let me.
You saw
Well,
my
Villanova.
stupid parlay for the day.
Yeah, UConn Villanova's playing right now. I actually bet Villanova money line and pick them. They're up by 3.
Bama at South Carolina is live. Ole Miss at Arkansas. It's a good game.
No, really.
Arkansas looking for the revenge.
Few good games, no great games.
Florida State at Miami. Notre Dame at NC State. Go Irish.
Yeah, beat
Leon.
I did not bet on that one.
And then we got the
basketball there.
Fanless VCU game hosting Fordham. Let's see. And then I think there is a couple good games this evening. Texas A&M at Oklahoma. Oklahoma favored by 2.5. That ought to be a good one. I'm trying to think of anything else.
One that decent. Just tipped off. Well, there's 15 minutes in the first half, but low-key good game. George Washington and Rhode Island.
Okay. Yeah.
Both teams have 12 wins.
Rhode Island should whoop their ass, but who knows? And then our teams are playing late tonight. We're on the West Coast. Tech at Stanford. Stanford favored by 8.5. Good God. And then UVA at Cal. Cal favored by 4.5.
I'm a VCU basketball fan.
Okay.
I'm a Fairweather Tech basketball fan.
Convenient.
We're awful this year. Yeah. We need to make some changes. Tech does. UVA. Yeah, we're both going to lose. Maybe we can't bet on it in Virginia.
Yeah. Cal.
Bet Stanford Cal.
Yeah.
God, that's a big parlay.
Yeah. All right, cool. You want to get into some weird news? I didn't even look at any of these.
I didn't really like it. There wasn't a whole lot out there, so I'll play the little clip that Leon made.
All right.
But he did send over a couple of videos that are pretty funny, so here we go. All right. So here's one. This guy works for CBS Sacramento. So if you're going to be on TV, maybe don't leave your Facebook up.
Coming back, Jake. Well, he thought so yesterday when he talked to the media. He hadn't been told otherwise. This was kind of building, Tony, over the past couple of weeks. You know, he had such a great start to last season, taking over midway through the year, I think ending the year 5-4. Would be coming back, Jake. Well, he thought so yesterday when he talked to the media. He hadn't been told otherwise. This was kind of building, Tony, over the past couple of weeks. You know, he would be coming.
Yeah, so that's Rihanna actually. So I get it. I get it. We've all been at work if you're on a computer at work, you get on your Facebook every now and then. I mean, shit pops up. You can't control it. But I can't be mad at the man for looking at Rihanna. But yeah, if you're on TV, maybe close all your browsers.
Yeah, you would think you'd probably just want to stay off of Facebook on a work computer no matter what.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you're on TV.
That's what your phone's for. Yeah,
well,
that's what your phone's for.
Maybe he's looking. Maybe he just posted something for work. Who knows?
Maybe
maybe that just popped up.
I think I sent that this afternoon. I don't know. I remember watching it at lunch. That's very funny.
Yeah,
I sent it to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Be careful, guys.
There's another one. We talk about AI a lot and how it's going to end up taking over the world and probably killing us all. So this dude was in, I think it was Inglewood, California. I wish it would let us talk over these videos, but it's going to mute us. But yeah, they have this thing called Wago. I never heard of that until now. But I guess it's where a car comes and picks you up and takes you to the airport. I don't know if they take you other places, but it was taking this guy to the airport. Do you know what Wago is?
I think it's Waymo, isn't it?
You might be right.
I think it's Waymo.
Whatever it is.
I've seen a lot of videos about it. It's interesting. I wouldn't get in one of those.
Yeah, self-driving cars with nobody in it comes and picks you up and takes you to the airport. So this is what happened to this guy.
Yeah, I got a flight to catch. Why is this thing going in a circle? I'm getting dizzy.
Waymo way out of control in Arizona. A man got stuck in the self-driving ride to the Sky Harbor International Airport that kept going in circles. This happened last Monday as a vehicle did loops in the parking lot for a few minutes. The incident had the Inglewood man feeling helpless, as this was only the second time he'd been in a Waymo. The man thinks the airport's layout may have gotten the car confused.
If we got to the 10th loop, do I need to jump into the driver's seat? What happens there? What happens next? Because the car is still in control. I could bench press 300 plus, but am I able to control this? And there was something I had to do, edit my ride. That's it. Edit my ride. And then all of a sudden it went from loop to then finally figuring out how to get out the parking lot.
Waymo says that the ride was only delayed 5 minutes and the passenger was refunded for the trip. He also made his flight back to LA.
Yeah, I got a flight to catch. Why is this thing going in a circle? I'm getting dizzy.
Waymo way out.
First of all, I love the guy just threw in that he can bench press 300 pounds. That's probably his whole reason for being on TV. Also, I love that I love that they say his ride was only delayed 5 minutes. Yeah, the motherfucker was going in a circle for 5 minutes. That probably seemed like an eternity. It's my life now. You just gotta hope that like another car comes and stops the car from, like, I guess, proceeding. I would imagine it would stop if another car pulled out in front of it.
Yeah,
and you jump out the car.
The best one of those that I've seen was police officer pulling it over for going the wrong way down a one-way street, and then having to call. They had to call the support line to try and figure out what the fuck that car was doing. It was weird. I
didn't know these things were real.
Yeah, they don't know how they ended up ticketing it, but yeah, they were like, "How do I write a ticket for this?"
Exactly. Yeah, there's a Black Mirror episode. Black Mirror episode.
Mirror. Okay, I thought you said mayor. I was like, what?
So I think the first episode, is he a mayor? He's some kind of politician. If you watch the series, the great series, but maybe not watch the first episode first, because I've recommended this to a couple people, and the first episode is very weird and not like the rest of the series. They're standalone episodes. They don't connect. It's all its own story. But yeah, each episode is like about how some of them are made up, but it's like a form of technology that ends up like fucking up somebody's life. So there's one with self-driving car that may or may not have killed a person, and it's like the whole thing. No, it's a pizza delivery car that's self-driving. Yeah. But I like how they throw in, he got that ride for free. Yeah, I would fucking hope so.
Yeah, that is, I would not trust that at all. I didn't
know this was like a real thing yet. I knew Elon was talking about it, and I know he had some stuff out there, but I didn't know these things are actually on the road and was an app you can call up.
It's big on the West Coast. I think they use Jaguar vehicles for that. So they're nice on the inside, but couldn't do it with nobody in the front seat. That's terrifying.
Well, when it comes to the East Coast, we'll see how Leon likes it. I think that's all I got. He sent over another one, but I felt like it was fake. Did you see the Jumbotron thing? I didn't download it.
No.
It's at a Tampa Bay Lightning game, and on the Jumbotron, it says, I think the guy's name was Josh. It's like, Josh, I just want to be friends, but thank you for the tickets. It's like, go Bolts.
Oh, God.
On the Jumbotron. I didn't put it up because it's probably fake, but also don't fucking propose in public like that on a Jumbotron or at a baseball game.
It's not great. Yeah, so looking at Waymo's, just Googled it. It says it's noticeably slower than regular Uber or Lyft rides and more expensive. So I guess people just don't like people that much that they get in a fucking robot car. So they don't have to talk to their driver. Leon complains about it all the time. So
Yeah. Well, we won't go there. But yeah, he complains about certain people. Oh, let's look at this story. Hey, I didn't get time to look at the rundown or anything. Nah, that's stupid. He sends over some weird stories. We definitely have different. What is this? Kim Jong-un banned hot dogs in North Korea.
That sucks.
Violators can be sent to labor camps.
Can you imagine any of us in a labor camp?
I'm not going, dude. Kill me.
All right. Well, I got some food news if you want to get into that.
Sure, why not?
Let's see. Taco Bell bringing back steak garlic nacho fries. Looks like they got cheese coming in a bowl. Looks good.
Speaking of Taco Bell, I did try their nuggets. They were really good, but I also think it might have fucked up my stomach a little bit. But they were good.
They were good. What sauce did you get?
Was it like Chipotle Ranch or something like that?
Oh, the Fire Ranch.
It was Chipotle something. It was like an orange, but it was like.
There's a Bell sauce, Fire Ranch, and then it might be a Chipotle thing. But yeah, I had the Bell sauce. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Oh, big UFC fight this weekend.
We finally get UFC back.
Yeah, my future wife versus my other future wife, Mackenzie Dern versus Amanda Ebas.
Yeah. I'm definitely turning in for that. So, Mackenzie Dern. I've probably watched 5 or 6 UFC cards at my parents' house. And UFC usually has some 85% of the girls are attractive. But they showed I forget what fight it was, but Mackenzie Dern was in the stands, and this is she was kind of popular, but not what she is now.
Yeah.
But we panned to her, and me and my stepdad at the same time. She was in the crowd. She had a low cut shirt, and at the same time, we were both like, "Damn."
Yeah.
If you know us, we're not when we're sober, anyways. We're not those kind of people. But I was like, man, she's a very pretty girl.
Yeah, she's great. She brought her emotional support dog to media day, and he looks like a good boy. Looks like a mastiff. He's got a huge head. He'd probably eat everybody's face. But yeah, glad to see her and Hebus back in the mix.
Yeah, I don't know the rest of this card is
close to a title eliminator. They are looking for new blood, and I think they fight at 125, I believe. So yeah, somebody else. Yeah, they're gonna find somebody to fight Shevchenko.
Hebus is a -210 favorite according to Tapology.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hebus beat her the first time they fought. If you can pull that up, because my internet's moving slow. But yeah, Mackenzie Dern, world-renowned grappler turned MMA fighter, and certified smoke show.
Back in 2019, she beat her by unanimous decision.
Yeah, she beat the piss out of her. Dern had nothing for her, standing up and couldn't take her down. So,
yeah, I don't know. At the odds, I might take a stab at Dern submission or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But aesthetically, it would be a very good fight. Hopefully, it goes Hopefully, it go all 5 rounds, or maybe a late finish.
It'd be a good fight and very entertaining. And I will be tuning in for that. Anything else you got? Oh, Wendy's coming out with a Thin Mint Frosty. Saw that.
Interesting.
Probably really good.
Are you? Oh, that's got to be Leon.
No, it was me.
You're sending shit to the group chat right now. What are you doing?
Yes. I didn't know if you wanted to put this up or not.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay. Let's see. Oh, probably not, just based on the page it's from. Yeah. Let's not do this. But
Yeah.
while we're here, go like and subscribe. Please. Get us
Please. We need
off
it.
to 76 subscriber. We've been doing this for what? How long have we been doing this now? Has it been 2 years yet?
No. It's about a year. No, maybe it is. No, it is 2 years.
76 subscribers. Let's go.
We've only been on YouTube for about a year and a half. A year,
Okay.
maybe. Yeah. Hasn't been that long.
But yeah, I don't really have. Oh, what about that? I didn't watch it last night, but that new golf league.
I didn't see anything about it. I didn't even know there was a golf league.
So it's like, well, it's like Top Golf and shit.
Oh.
They have teams, but like the top guys are in it. I know Tiger and Rory.
Oh, is that what I saw a video of Tiger Woods? They were saying something about I bet you can't hit the camera, and he was like, "Watch me," and he hit the fucking camera. So that was cool.
I didn't see anything. I didn't hear much about it, so I don't know if it did well or. Yeah.
I don't think their marketing's up to par because neither one of us knew about it.
Well, just like us.
Like and subscribe and share. That'd be great.
All that shit.
All right.
But
yeah, we don't have the fat guy to talk about nonsense for the next 25 minutes. So yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here and watch basketball.
Yes, sir. Tune in Saturday morning at 9:00. We'll be going over all the NFL playoff games, giving our bets and all that. Hopefully, or hopefully not. However you look at it, Leon will be back. But yeah, we will see y'all Saturday morning.